Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a Frenchman, but rather just someone who knows some French. And I got a game here of Domination at Raid for you guys. My class setup is listed below. I have the MSMC with laser sight and suppressor, executioner, Perk 1 Ghost, Perk 2 Hardwired, Perk 3 Engineer, lethal of combat axe, and tactical of black hat times 2. My score streaks are counter UAV, Orbital VSAT, and VTOL Warship. So let me go more in depth about my class setup. It is influenced by a lot of challenges. I don't know, I just like to complete challenges. Obviously, I already have the MSMC completely maxed out in terms of levels and prestiging it. I just need the camo challenges, and to get the other camo challenges, I need headshots. So yeah, and I like Ghost in general, but Ghost is especially good in Domination if you want to flip the spawns and get free captures, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm already at the C flag, and thankfully one of my teammates gets a UAV, and so I deemed it quite safe to capture the C flag right here for 200 points. Now I'm gonna cap it. There is someone though who is approaching fast, and then my plan was to cap it and then move out of the way and then silently ambush the guy, just like that. And that guy actually comes back later on, but let me continue on with my class setup. I am doing the hardwired challenge, or I'm trying to anyway, but it's hard to find enemies who use counter UAV, and so that's just time consuming. Just gotta play against the right people. I'm also using the combat axe to complete the Hail Mary challenge. That challenge requires you to kill someone with a combat axe from a long distance, and so obviously more throws means more chances of hitting an enemy to complete the challenge, but you know, where the combat axe lands has to be somewhere where the enemy could be. Like, don't throw it off the map where the enemy will never be. So that's basically it. And for the black hat, it is not practical to use black hat without engineer, because you know, if you're using black hat without engineer, the only guarantees that you'll hack are, like, you know, UAVs, counter UAVs, and some other score streaks, but that's not very practical. And here I was asking my teammate how many points do I need to acquire to get an orbital VSAT, and he responds by calling in one of his own. So I was like, alright, I'm not complaining. And I ran out of ammo on my MSMC, so I pick up this MK48, which I think has target finder and suppressor, and maybe something else, I'm not quite sure. But hey, let me continue on with the black hat and engineer. If you have engineer, obviously enemy equipment and score streaks will be highlighted red, and so it'll be easy to spot them. If you don't have engineer, you're gonna keep pulling out that black hat hoping to hack something, which isn't very practical, not very efficient either. And so I suggest, if you want to use black hat at all, use it with engineer. And you want to be careful here too at around the A flag, because enemies could spawn at the basketball court or right behind me, right down the stairs behind me. Pretty close here to my orbital VSAT. I get it with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the first round. Here I was calculating my risks. If I don't use it, obviously I'm not gonna know where they are. I could die and potentially not get my VTOL warship. And so what I did was tell a teammate to come camp with me, help me out a little bit, and you know, there was like 1 minute left anyway when I decided that I wasn't going to use it. Or even if I did want to use it, I wouldn't be able to get very many kills, in my opinion, because I'm using an LMG, and so I can't get to where the enemies spawn. So that's the logic behind it. Now, pretty much just gonna watch this side here because apparently my teammate has the middle covered. So we're gonna head into halftime with a huge lead on the enemy team.
Good job, Grunts. Get ready for the next round.
And my score heading into halftime is 6 kills, 0 death, 3 captures, and 4 defense.
Halftime. Domination.
Now, if you guys noticed, oh my gosh, I can't speak today. We were actually playing against the clan of 4 here, F34R, which I would think stands for fear. I don't know why you would type in fear with the 3 and 4, but that's just me.
Be locked down.
And so I kind of want to flip the spawns again, even though we have VSAT. It'd just be way safer for me to do so and get a free cap and kills along the way.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Yeah, you see they're running away from the flag now or not spawning close to it. So 200 points incoming,
We lost Charlie. Alpha locked down.
which fortunately is enough to grant me my VTOL warship. And I didn't really plan on using it yet until I realized that the VSAT expired and we have a huge lead on them, and so the time limit isn't even a factor now, it's a score limit.
Friendly UAV inbound.
The VTOL warships are fun.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Losing C.
So I'm just having fun here right now, but as you guys can see, I'm getting shot right now.
Counter UAV inbound.
When it gets blurry, that means you're getting shot.
Losing Charlie.
And actually here, I'm gonna get shot down, but I still get another kill. The screen will get blurry, but doesn't mean you can't fire randomly and hope to get a kill.
Losing Charlie.
So basically, that was my great VTOL warship,
Charlie.
and feel like I always get shot down when I use it, but that's alright. It is fun, and I don't think I hacked any equipment this game, and so that's a disadvantage of using a black hat. You're never guaranteed to, hack anything at all. I guess the enemy team isn't a fan of equipment.
Losing Alpha. Securing Charlie. Losing
Now here a pre-fire, but that dude is in the corner. Thankfully I killed him. It was like my last bullet for that clip, and I got lucky here because he failed at aiming as well. This game is winding down here, and so I'm gonna move here to this house building thingy. And one of my teammates has an AGR, and I was asking if they were controlling it, and they said no. And stupid me thought that this AGR would protect me, but it will not, because some guy just boom. Yep. Could have had a perfect game, right? But I'm not complaining as we dominate the other team. I get a pretty good game, which I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like rating if you liked it, and you have a great day. Bye bye.